So this is the starting of the session. We have started the session. This is the starting. We have done the shipping.html and the shipping.js. We'll explain the code, and this is how it looks. This is the shipping page. If I go to the home, it's not working. If I go to the home and go to the shipping, this is how it looks. It can be changed here and here and here and here. So let's see how the code runs in the backend. Okay, so this is the normal part. You all know that. We are linking style.css here and shipping.js here. Okay, shipping the JS code will later on go through that. Okay, so the ultimate thing is this container. From this container, this is also the cart is there, cart.html, that value will be not updated. Okay, so in this case we're just adding three values. Option value, it's in page title. Shipping option is a class. A label for shipping method, choose the shipping method. It just give you three drop down methods, 1, 2, 3. When you click this, it opens up this. Okay, we have seen that. So just normal values. Shipping, standard shipping 5 to 7 days $5, express shipping 2 to 3 days $15, one night shipping 1 day $35, and the shipping cost is, that value will update. Okay, shipping cost is 0, that value will update with the JS. So how we update with JS? Okay, let's go to shipping.js. Here, one thing is here, we are using on change calculate calculate sorry, calculate shipping. Okay, this part we'll use. In the last class, Jonas, we have explained the on key up. So on key up, you didn't join in the last meeting. What does this on key up means? On key up means when this is search option, right? This is a search button. So whenever you're writing A, B, C, anything, so the searching result will give the value when it started A, then B, then C. So at the time of searching, when you didn't press the enter button or just search the option, at the time of searching, it just automate the values, the present of this text in that products. So this is an automatic change. That's why using on key up. Okay. If you can, if you want to chat anything, just let me know. Okay. Uh, Next is shipping the change. So function calculate shipping. Const shipping method is a document dot get element by ID shipping method dot value. So we are using switch case. When this is standard, the cost is 5. When it's express, cost is 15. And when it is overnight, cost is 25. And next, we are updating the value. We have already known that document get element by ID. We can use that here. Also, the thing we are using here is document get element by ID shipping cost, not text content. And shipping cost is cost to fix to. Okay, so we are adding this value. Okay, so this is the shipping.html. Next, we go to the index.html and see which pages you need to do. Shipping is done. Now is the order history. This is something again comes to the part of what we say. Order history not there. Order history comes from backend. But as you don't have the backend, you will just, for the purpose of the project, we will create a page. Later, when you are adding backend, we will add that backend here. Okay, clear? So create order history. Order history HTML. And in the order history of HTML, we're adding the code. Where is order history of HTML? This is the order history of HTML. Okay, just wait a minute. I'm just deleting this name for now and again giving it a value. Order history dot HTML, because the name should be in the same format. Otherwise, it will be problematic for me also to check again. So order history of HTML, you can say nothing is in the code. Okay. So now, if you want to check it, okay, order ID context total date is showing nothing. You can see because there is no orders that has been done yet. So these are the page the main when you will do the backend part that will maybe helpful. Okay, that this is how it looks. We didn't add the CSS. We just need to add the CSS from here. So these are not so important because okay, let it be. We'll do that styling later on. Okay, so what I'm talking about, this page will, this is because your ultimate project in this course will not learn backend, but when you learn backend, we'll use that. Okay, we'll fetch that values from the backend. This project will be with you. So whenever you want to do the change, I'm just giving you a basic idea. Okay, so next is order history. After that, product details of CSS. Okay, so let's check. So if I go to home, so after this order list, we have wish list. So now we'll make the wish list. Okay. So next is wish list dot js. Which last line? That's why I say. Okay, I missed it. Last line. Which last line? Can you please explain? Which last line? Jonas. Hello, hello. In cart.js. We didn't do cart.js today, but still. Windows the local. This one. This one. Yes, you have the code base. You can see. This one. This means in the shipping cost, if this is the shipping cost, we are making, we are getting the ID shipping cost. If this ID name is shipping cost, which means what this means. I'm explaining what just wait. Shipping, this is shipping cost. This is the ID. So in this ID there are text. Okay, some text. So now I'm changing that shipping dot method with the text content. What this dollar means? Dollar means when you need to get to that value. Without this, you don't get to the value. This will be a hard-coded value. To get that dynamically, to get that value from this, we need to use this dollar. We had used that a lot of time. JavaScript we need to use whenever you are using in any cases. If I just see script.js, in every cases we need to use a dollar to get that value. Dollar and begin second bracket. You can say if what would happen if I use dollar, only dollar, right? So let's see. Let's go to shipping. If I just give it value, nothing will happen because this is the same thing. Okay. You can use 1, 2, 3, anything you want. Okay. Next, we go to the next topic. Okay. Thank you. Next topic, what we are doing, I just forgot. Which one we are doing? Order history. Okay. Just explaining the order history code. Uh, so this is the normal part, and we are adding a table. Table contains order ID, product, quantity, total, date. Order ID, product, quantity, total, and okay. So everything will be here. So this is done. Next, there will be the values of all those. We'll get the values from order history dot js. Okay. So order history dot js. Let's explain this code. We are using function get order history and const order JSON the pass local storage get item orders return orders. So if the value of the cart is null, so it will not return anything. So it will return orders only. this will give you this will retrieve the actually what happens, this will give the local storage, the values are stored, so this will give the orders value from the local storage. Okay, first I explained wrong. Next is, because you're using get order history, and from you're using JSON parts and returning orders. Next, you need to display the orders. So const order get order history. We are using const get order history, and const table, what is a document dot get element by ID, document order history table, get element by tag name, in tag name, because you need to print this in the table, so you're using t body and you are using tag name 0. First you are indexing 0. Table body in HTML, first clearing existing rows, whatever the rows are present in the here, we're just clearing everything. Okay, so if I draw something like this is a table content, order ID, product name, quantity, total, and date. Okay, so in the order ID you are getting orders, order ID, so you are getting the order ID. So here you are getting the order ID. If it's a 1, next name is shoe, or we can say t-shirt. Next is quantity, just 1, total 500, date 16/09/24. Okay, so this is how the values will be given to the table. And apple chain means we are adding new row, new row. Okay, and to initialize the page by displaying the order history, we are using window.onload. We are using window.on and display order history. Okay, display the order history in page. Okay, so this is the part. I hope you understand. Okay, so this is the order history part. Next, will you go to the wish list. Okay, so we are making the wish list.js. I just now. Okay, first not wish list.js. First, you are making wish list.html. Wish list.html, and wish list.html code is this. And next is wish list.js. So this is the code. For now, your wish list is empty. So now Let's try to do that with the product.html. Sorry. If we want to go to add to wish list, let's see now. Wish list is empty. Products list. Studio is nothing. So let's check why it's not added in the wish list. Cart is working, but wish list we need to check. Okay. So it says not working. Uh, okay. So let's check. First, let's check that wishlist is connected or not. Okay, it's connected. Again, check one thing. Is this wishlist is connecting? Okay, there is something remove. One item is there. Okay. So let's start this. First, this is the HTML. So we are getting a body that is font family, background color white, Arial sensei, margins zero, padding zero. Next is using header, background color, linear gradient, color white, padding. This is the same thing. Text line center, box shadow, 0, 2 pixel, 4 pixel, black. Uh, Next is dot container. In the container, we are using max width 1200 pixel, margin 30 pixel auto, padding 0.50 pixel. Next, we wish list item, display flex, justify content sets between, align item center, background color white, margin dot 15 pixel, border radius 5 pixel, box shadow 0 pixel, 2 pixel, 4 pixel, black. Okay. Next is wish list item image. We are giving image a width of 100 pixel and height you are giving what is the height of the image. This is auto. Okay. Next is wish list item H3. We are using margin 0 and font size 18 pixel. Okay. Next is remove button. That remove button color is red. Uh, we can use green also. So this is the remove button. This button color is green. Is the color of this text is white, and cursor pointer transition background color is 2.3 second. Okay, so next is remove button hovering, an empty message, text align center, font size 80 pixel color. So this is the empty message. So this would say the cart is empty. Cart. Okay, not cart. Wishlist is empty. So this is the format of the website. Wishlist and all the items showing in the wish list. Okay, there you get a button. Okay. So this is the HTML part. Now go to the JS part. The JS. First, we are taking that date is equal to 0 because function to add because the value of the wish list first at is 0. Next, we function to add a product to wish list. To add a product in a wish list, we're adding constant product is find, item ID, product ID, if product and wish list dot find, item ID is all product. We're just checking that the item ID and product ID is same or not. Next, wishlist.push your product and save wishlist to local storage. Alert product name. So we are saving the value. Okay. Function save wishlist to local storage. You know that function to save wishlist to local storage is local storage of set item wishlist comma JSON that simplify wishlist. Stored the value in local storage. Okay. Next is function dot a function load wishlist from local storage. So we are getting the values from the local storage. So how we do that? Const save wishlist local storage will get item save wishlist, and if save wishlist, we see the JSON.pass save wishlist. Okay. Now we are using window.onloads load wishlist from local storage. Now we need to do the function display. This is will display the wishlist, and next we are using display function to display. So const wishlist container document.get element by ID. So we are using ID wishlist. Okay. And empty message also, if there's need of empty message, we are using empty message. Wishlist container or in HTML, if wishlist length is equal to 0, so we'll return block. Okay. And if dot length the value is not 0, we'll give none. If the value of the wishlist is 0, we will use empty message and in block letters in block. And if it's nothing, so you give none. Okay. So this is the part. Next is wishlist.for each. We're running the loop now. Const to it wishlist item. So document.create element, you are creating an element div, and next you are adding the wishlist item. So here you can see this is a website. We are creating a div, and in this div we are adding wishlist item. Wishlist item. Okay. Wishlist item had a image source, item name. It will get the image source from image dot item dot image source. It will get an HTML item dot name and p dot item dot price dot to fixed. So it will fix the value for after point two values. Okay. And if there is a remove button, on click remove from wishlist item to ID. So item dot ID will get removed. Okay. This is the part. Uh, the session is ending. So in next session, the next meeting will start after this. Okay. Is there any doubt till now? Anyone? Any doubt? Okay. So after this, we complete a wish list item from remove item from wish list. So this is very simple. This is the remove. This is the page, and this is the wish list item added here. If you want to remove item from wish list, move item from wish list. You just need to wish list dot filter. First, we'll check that item ID not matches with the product ID. If the item ID not is equal to the product ID, so we'll filter that and then save wishlist to local storage and display the wishlist. Save wishlist to local storage and display wishlist. Okay. So next this is done. Now we are initialize wishlist on page load. So to initialize wishlist on page load, we use Windows.onload function. Here we use load wishlist from local storage and display wishlist. This is the wishlist. When it is loaded, all the wishlist that is in the wishlist is shown here. All the wishlist item will be shown here. Okay. And first we'll call from local storage. Local storage. Then we'll display wish list. Okay, that's how the wish list button will work. Wish list function will work in the website. So it is the completed the wish list part, and this is up to this. Next, we'll add more feature. That is, we can add the. Okay, just 1 minute. Did you complete the whole? If I just go to a normal, here we are adding the wish list. We are running the loop to the add the wish list, getting the item from image source, item name, item dot price are fixed, and this is how you are adding. Next, we are just first we add it, then we remove add, then remove, then display the item. Okay, that is how all the things will be done. And now is Windows are on load. We are using local storage to display. Okay, so this is done. Next, we need to go to index.html. Run this. Wish list is done. It's like is product details. So product details is not there. Let's go to product details.html. Let's see what is present here in the product details. Not too much, so we can speak the product details, right? Okay. So we're not doing the product details. And one more thing we need to add, we just need to add the style CSS totally, because there are lots of style that we can add here. Let's add up to 210. So we'll add after 210. This is all the media query part. The order is table, you can see. The order is table is there. And all the media query part is there, so that you can make a responsive website. So, okay. So this is done. So we're just picking the product details part from here, from the index. Name the product details. Next is authentication.html. HTML. Okay, so authentication part also need Firebase. So we're skipping this authentication for now. We'll do the authentication later on. We'll do learn Firebase. Okay. So this is all up to this product. This is the home page. This is the categories. This is under. So this is a flow item, products, cart, remove. Okay, back to shop. Next is shipping. Next is order history. It's order history, and this is a wish list. Okay, so this part is done. So if we do just one thing, uh, script source, then run this script source wish list. So just skip this part. Okay, no. Uh, okay, someone has added a wish list. Okay, now the wish list function also work as we added a wish list function. Okay. This is this. I rather prefer to add the wish list here. So add to wish list, add it to wish list, add to wish list, add it to wish list, add to wish list, add to wish list. So you still you can see the smartphone is there. Okay, that's how the wish list on. There's some issue in the wish list. I'll get a fixed on that because only smartphone is getting in the wish list. Okay, but up to this, the code is clear to you all, and this is all about the project of e-commerce. Style CSS we didn't explain, so I'll now explain the style CSS. After is like we'll explain from order history table. So the width of the order history table. So this is the order history table. Okay, just wait. So this is the order history table. The products. So width is 100%. Border collapse, margin 20 pixels and 0. TH order history table TD, we are getting a solid 1 pixel solid border of white color. You can see this is the border. Text align, you are adding the text to the left order, amount, total, quantity, total, date. So it is on in the left align. Background color is white, font weight bold. So this up to this. Next is order is table tr in child. So here in the event child, you are using background color white, background color like white again. So in the footer, we are using background color, pink colored. This padding 1.5 REM, text align center, margin of 30 pixels. Media query using media query max to 768 pixel. Sticky header, flex direction column, text align center. Sticky header nav UL, flex direction column, gap 10 pixel. Search filter section, margin 10 pixel, padding 15 pixel. Product grid template columns, repeat, autofill, min max 150 pixel and 1 FR. Container padding 10 pixel. Next, you are adding max width, sticky header logo 1.2 REM, font size 1.25 REM. This is for the 768 pixel skin. This skin length is 768 pixel. This skin length is 480 pixel. Okay, so this is the difference. Product card body H3 font size 1.2 REM, 25 REM. Product card body P font size 0.9 REM. Product card body button padding 8 pixels, font size 0.9 REM. And footer font size 0.9 REM. Nav bar is again, you are in the nav menu. You can see this is the max weight. Nav menu flex direction column gap 0 display none menu nav menu item. Sorry, nav menu is active display flex menu toggle display block. Nav menu UL flex direction column with directing in the column direction. This is the column direction. You can say this is the flex direction. The letters are here. All those present here, here. Okay. This is not the way. If I just say, if this is the website and this is the nav bar, there you can set a logo. Then if I want to see, this is the home page. This is the product details. This is the cart. This is the shipping. This is the order history. Order history. This is the wish list. This is the wish list. Okay. It is all in a column. Okay. This is clear. Align and flex start. Search cart wrapper input, margin bottom 10 pixel. Next, we are using sticky header logo font size 1.5 REM, sticky header nav ULLIA font size 0.9 REM. Search cart wrapper input, font size 12 pixel, cart icon A, font size 1.5 REM. Next, in the button, we are using background color. This orange types color of the text is white, border none, border register pixel, padding 12 pixel and 4 pixel. Font size 1 REM, font weight bold, cursor pointer, transition background 0.3 is, and transfer 0.3 is. Okay. So you're just using transfer 0.3 is. Okay. Next is background color. Next is hover. When it's hover, it's just getting pinkish, thoda, like little pinkish. Transform scale 0.98. Specific button styles are like the add to cart button is like add to cart, pinkish. Let's remove this. Okay, we can do that in pink, in the greenish. Hovering will go to this. You can say this. Add to wish list button goes to blue. You can say this is blue. And background color this. Button icon margin right 8 pixel. Product card H3. Font size 1.5 REM. Color black. Font weight bold. Margin 00 10 pixel. Text transfer capitalized. Line height 1.3. Next is product card. We're using font size 1.25 REM. Color orange. Font weight bold. Margin 0. And also card button and wishes button had width 100 pixel height, 50 pixel background color, bluish as like purple kind of color, white margin left 10 pixel, border none, padding 10 pixel, 10 pixel, font size 16 pixel, border area 5 pixel, cursor pointer, transition, background color 0.37 is transform 0.37. Okay, wishes button background color pink. So here was the when you add the background color. Three is okay. This is done. Background color 0.3 is wishes button background color. Here is pink. Use yellow. Here. Okay. Card button hovered background color darker green. We can use here. And transform we are scaling 1.05. Card button hovered background color greenish. Wishes button hovered darker yellow. And optional add some spacing between the buttons. Card button, wishes button, margin right 10 pixel. So we are giving a margin right 10 pixel between card button and wishes button. Okay. So we just run it again. Uh, okay. So add to is doing work. Okay. So this is how it looks. So this is all about our project. Okay. Thank you everyone. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment or you can chat me in WhatsApp. Okay. I shared the GitHub file. I have shared the GitHub file in the GitHub repo link in the groups. So do check it out. If you need to add any feature, you can add this. Next class, we'll start with React. This is up to the JavaScript we have learned and we have done the project. Okay. Thank you.